you see what happened when you know, when the video ain't playing, we get into a conversation and we're like, man, why you ain't get that on camera? We just struck off a whole generation speech right there. You know what I mean?
What you said.
But really though, if you think about it, when music really took a change, you know what I'm saying, in my eyes, right? Because I'm a hip hop fanatic, right? But when music took a change was when Lil Wayne sung the hook on Duffel Bag Boy, right? He made that high pitched raspy accent cool. Cause I got a high pitched voice, right? And I was always embarrassed of my voice, right? And when I heard that Duffel Bag Boy and how he took his high pitched raspy accent and created a beautiful hook for Duffel Bag Boy. That was that whole group's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he did that hook on there, man, look, then the Drakes and all that started to blow up because Drake has a high-pitched voice too. You know what I'm saying? And he was able to take his high-pitched raspy style accent and do one. I mean, he's one of the biggest rappers in the game now. You know what I'm saying? Like, or the biggest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I remember when I went to the mall and it was during the Rich Homie Quan and the Young Thug like really blowing up. And I went to the movies at Opera Mills Mall, right? And it was a whole bunch of young kids at the movies that night. Every single kid in there that was a male had the Rich Homie Quan. I said, boy, the whole generation changed that quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The good thing about the generation now, though, this is my thing. I think what I love about this generation compared to our generation, we were way more bottled up. And what I mean by that is like, you know, I wear skinny jeans too now, and they feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember being like, man, I ain't never put no skinny jeans on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these ain't real skinny, but you know what I'm saying? But now
is these skinny jeans?
Them skinny jeans, yeah. You can puddle jump in them. You know what I'm saying?
Steve said I can't pull my pants leg up over my knee.
No, you can't.
I said I can pull them down, though. I can pull them down.
But, I mean, I love skinny jeans now, you know, because in our reality, like, you know, back then, you know what I'm saying, we sag and all that, but, like, skinny jeans feel good on your legs and your ass, and excuse my French, but it feels good, especially when the girl be like, I see your butt in them jeans. I'm like, oh, yeah, we doing the right thing now, you know what I'm saying?
You got to have them the stretch, though, the stretch.
Yeah, they got to be stretched, yeah. But now, man, the tighter the better nowadays. I'm like, I mean, I never thought I'd wear skinny jeans. You know what I'm saying? But that, I thank God for the Lil Waynes and the Rich Homie Quans and the Young Thug because they actually, it's okay to be emotional in front of the world now. Because you think about it, coming up in where we came up from in the ghettos and the hoods and all that, like you couldn't be emotional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And whatever was said and done in your household, you better not take it out that house.
Better not take it out.
People express themselves more and you know what I'm saying, talk about things. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good to let somebody know what's going on with you, because when you tell your story, you probably helping somebody. You don't know what's going on with that person beside you. You know what I'm saying?
You never know. You know what I'm saying? But we was, you know,
we wasn't raised like that.
No, we weren't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? See, in our generation, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times people take that kindness for weakness. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Right now in this generation, like kindness is cool. You know what I'm saying? You could look, so like what I do on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Like I help people and it's from the heart, right?
Yeah.
I love helping people. You know what I'm saying? But if you look in the world now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody is doing some kind of things to help people or kindness or compassion, right? You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, it's like, nah, I ain't doing that. Ain't no telling what's going to happen there. People are a little bit more willing to take a risk nowadays.
True.
You know what I'm saying? They're a little bit more willing to take a risk. And that's what I think, you know, in my eyes, in our style of life. I'm not talking about like middle class America or nothing like that. I'm talking about like the people that, you know, come from poverty and low income. Like when the Rich Homie Quan and the Young Thugs and the Lil Waynes, when they brought in, it's okay to be yourself. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay.
And we was really thinking they on some weirdo shit. Like,
right. But they was just being themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, they weren't trying to be nobody. They was being themselves. When they put them jeans on or skinny jeans or whatever they was wearing, you know, they was just being themselves. People are going to take it and go all different types of ways with it. But what I look at it as is people were being themselves.
Yeah.
Kind of like Jelly Roll. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the things I love about Jelly Roll, right, is that Jelly Roll, coming from what he came from and coming from what we come from, right? Mm-hmm. The more that Jelly Roll got to be himself, right, and do the music, you know, because he was a great rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love this rap and love his country music, but he was able to become more of himself. And watching Jelly Roll cry in public, man, is emotional to me. When he starts helping people and doing those type of things, like, I'm like this. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get emotional. You know what I'm saying? When he's helping somebody. Yeah. And that's what I, you know, for, like, with what I do, being able to help people, man, to get in touch with the emotional side of Chris, because I bottled that up for so many years. You know what I'm saying? Like, bottled up, you know, I gotta be hard. You know what I'm saying? I can't let nobody...
you don't got soft on the script. You don't got soft on.
Man, it's okay to be soft. I'm calling the police on you, man.
Man, what you said? Man,
I'm calling the police, man.
Man, I just had one of my baby's mama locked up.
Oh, man, yeah.
About 4 or 5 days ago, man.
Man, I ain't going.
Man, I got shit to do tomorrow.
Man, me too.
Shit.
Yeah.
So, hey, don't come with that bullshit. Man, I got shit to do tomorrow.
I ain't fighting no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm 45 years old.
You going to jail.
You going to jail. Call me what you want to call me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go home to my family. You know what I'm saying? If I want to get up and make a sandwich, get something to drink. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Listen, you know what, man, I'm tired of hearing child time. You know what I mean? Talk to you No, man, I like being able to make a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Man, we got DoorDash. I ain't even got to make it. I could order it. You know what I'm saying? They'll drop any sandwich I want off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful, man, listen, man. It's just a beautiful day to be alive in this, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, where we come from, bro, like, this wasn't the plan.
Yeah, man. Man, like, I don't talk to my kids about certain things, man. I'm talking about that. They wouldn't have made it in our generation. Like, they don't know nothing about no payphones.
Right. Beepers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You remember the beepers? Man. You know what I'm saying? 304
was my code. Turn it over backwards and spit a hole. That was my code. Hey.
The beepers, 911, you know what I'm saying?
Man, just getting the strap, man, it's easy to make money now, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the internet and stuff, but when you getting the shred out the mud, man, hey, it's a whole nother ball game.
It's a completely different world, then, man. I don't, man, you know, when I'm going down the road and I'm trying to find a destination, I can't imagine, I don't even remember how I was finding places.
Man.
I mean, the GPS, seriously, though.
We didn't have GPS back then.
That's what I'm saying.
We had a map, but other than that, this is what we used to do. Hey, when you go down the road, you're going to see an all regular truck on the left-hand side.
Third trash can on the right.
Yeah, that's how we used to get the places, man.
Hey, Chris, Mike finna pull up. Go outside real quick.
Man.
Now, I don't know how we got around back then, man. I have no idea. I can't imagine. I can't imagine driving from Tennessee to New York with no GPS. But how do you do that? So we had to be.
I still do my directions the same way how we was doing them back in our days.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I still do that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But then I catch myself. But I use GPS. But I'm so used to.
Yeah,
man,
you old school.
It's down now. You know what I'm saying? Man, you make a left. It's a big old rock by that church. You turn left. Go some ways down, you're gonna see a yellow house. You know what I'm saying? I still do some
you still old school. I don't even think you got a Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Never had one.
I'm like, I'll be trying to find Tootie after I done went ghost for a couple years. I'm like, damn, that's not his name. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no Facebook, ain't nothing. I don't even think he exists, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he got a name, bro.
They bring me out my shell, man. They bring me out my shell.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Seeing you do the video, I was like, yeah, man. I'm glad to see the food trucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know where you really come from. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know where you really come from. The Colonel. The Colonel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I remember on the first of the month, I used to love to ride with Tootie back on the first of the month, man. You know what I'm saying? We'd be hustling, but Tootie used to be a loan shark, you know what I'm saying, of many other things, you know what I'm saying? But Tootie would, on the first of the month, he'd be like, Chris, you want to come with me and make my round? I'd be like, hell yeah. He'd be stopping at every other house, getting 50 here, 100 here, 300 here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, boy, he got, you know what I'm saying? He got a name around here. Because I was from out south. You know what I'm saying? So when I moved out north, you know what I'm saying, seeing...
You mean where's down the hill?
Well, but I'm from New York. So when I moved here in '96. I moved off of Murfreesboro Road, basically the Woodbine area. You know what I'm saying? So when I stayed in Woodbine for, 10, 15 years.
So what year you meet Allison in?
08. That's the year me and you met, 08.
Okay.
And then I've been rocking in North Nashville pretty much the whole time. In Madison, you know what I'm saying, but North Nashville. See, what I love about North Nashville is the culture, right?
Yeah.
It's a difference in the sides of town, which I love all sides of Nashville. But one of the things I love about North Nashville, one, you got homecoming, you know what I'm saying. But like when on a nice summer day, you hit Jefferson, everybody out got the little food stuff, the culture, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could go out and enjoy your day real good in North Nashville, going down Jefferson and just talking to folks and getting you a fish sandwich, and that's the difference, I think. I think it's more culture, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I think, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the culture in Nashville, it really shows the culture when you can get on Jefferson and, you know what I'm saying, get you a fish sandwich or homecoming, you know what I'm saying? I love homecoming, dude. Homecoming's where it's at, man.
Man, I'm talking about, we was rocking so hard homecoming, I had the food truck out, man.
Yeah, y'all was booming this year.
Man, Chris, I passed out.
You passed out?
I was dehydrated. And I'm talking about, we sold out. I'm talking about constantly working, man. I'm over that grill on that food truck, man.
That's good.
Man, I passed out. And I didn't even know I passed out. Tyrone called me, you know what I'm saying? Man.
Where'd you park? Where was you parked at?
Right up beside Wee's in the field.
Oh, I got you.
Across the street from Citizen Bank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, did you remember that time that, and we ain't going to get into the whole situation, but when I got the boxing down there in Salem Town, right? Mm-hmm. And I got stabbed in the back, right? But you dropped me off at the hospital, right? And then Tyrone picked me up, and then Tyrone dropped me off at Paul's Market, right? And I'm sitting there messed up, right? Like I got 2 knife wounds in the back. I ain't got no shirt on. You know what I'm saying? All y'all was mad at me because I done went crazy, right? And somebody come from behind the store. I'm telling you, like, I don't know where. He just came from behind the store with a stick. Bow! Broke it over my head, and I turned around and looked at him, and he ran. I'm like, who in the world was that? I have no idea who it was, but he just came out behind the store. I'm like, man, they was really mad at me that day. They was
so
really.
You got out of the hospital with no shirt on.
I had no shirt on. Ask Tyrone. Well, Tyrone passed out on the couch, but Tyrone, remember, he picked me up from the hospital, and I was like, man, take me back to Tootie's house. He was like, nah, Tootie ain't mad at you, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, drop me off at Paul's Market then. Drop me off at Paul's Market, and somebody was waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? It might have been dude's brother, because I sprung on a couple people that night. You know what I'm saying? About 5.
I sprung on a couple people.
I sprung on a couple, yeah,
man.
Man, yeah. I don't know how I got out of there that night, man. You know what I'm saying? That was lucky. You know what I'm saying? Because, you catch it,
If you came with me, you gonna leave with me.
Man, you was mad too. You were like, boy, Chris, I can't help you tonight, Chris. Yeah, we had some fun, man. It was some good time back then.